release meeting for Kubeflow AI platform. So this is December. We are in December 15 is today. This meeting is being recorded and it's governed by the CNCF Code of Conduct. So thank you so much, Andre, for bringing this idea of doing this merge. So Julius, usually I think he leads the manifest meeting. So we will do like a joiner there will be a lot of discussion. I know some of you couldn't make it. So hopefully you can watch the recording, but we'll still be in touch, through Slack. The idea, one of the main goals for today's meeting is to talk about the current status of the release, but also the go no go for the release and agree on the release date, but also discuss what's next. What is that we need to do in order to have the release in production? And that includes also not only testing, but also the documentation, videos, and so on. So with that, anyone else had anything to discuss? All right. So with that, we already have the pull request was merged.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, just before we start, I think we probably need to say that we're gonna use new calendar for everyone, right? So if you're watching this recording, I think we need to publish a new calendar link somewhere here. And like basically you can subscribe to this calendar using iCall, or you can register directly using the link there, right?
Yeah. Can you add that on that link?
Yes.
Thank you.
So for now, I guess the meetings will be bi-weekly, right? At 5, what is like the 9 a.m. PST, right? It looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't changed we changed instead of doing it next Monday, we started this Monday because of the release, and also to join both meetings, but we haven't changed like the day or the time. But yeah, if you can add the link, it would be great.
I
That's
guess
a
the
great
only
idea.
question to you, Julius and Valentina, like I know we have 2 meeting notes. Do you want to merge them into one? And which one we should use?
I just changed it now already to use the existing ones that Valentina has open. I just renamed it on the top. We should switch link directly or change this bit.ly link, but I think otherwise it doesn't matter that much. I think I have owner access to this document. Let me check. Or probably that's something.
If not, I can give it to you.
You can edit, but probably make it owner, and then I think we need to change this link as well, and then we should be fine.
So are you an editor? I don't know. It doesn't give me the option to be an owner. I don't know how to do that.
No, then probably someone else owns this. That's fine. And probably there's
also who is the owner.
I don't know. It doesn't say, but maybe
it looks like it looks like Kimonos is his editor, but it's on the his Gmail also editor.
Maybe we can create a new one if needed. Julius, you want to, and we can copy, and so you can have ownership. But probably I'm not owner either.
Yeah, at least one of us should be, I think. But yeah, probably it's Kimonos. It's really old, yeah.
Yeah, because we cannot, change his.
Yeah, then let's just create a new document at some point in time, and
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
You can just copy the existing one, change the link, and we should be fine.
Yeah. I will do that. Great. Anything else?
Yeah. So once I guess you just need to update the calendar notes, so have only one meeting notes there.
Yeah, calendar.
Probably I have to add it to the calendar.
Okay. So I will let you know once I have it. Great. Anything else? All right. So there was a PR, so it was merged. Thank you. We added everyone's name for this team, and the new release is already there. The timelines are not completed because it's under discussion, so a second PR needs to be in place. The other thing, I create a new file for this the Kubeflow release because the previous one didn't have access to all the public. So this one, everyone should have access. But let me know if you have any issues that anyone should have access to view. I do need to provide access to the working groups to start editing this. So I will add a note, editor access for working groups. Then in terms of the timeline, so this probably was discussed, I think we discussed this, we will look to move forward with the Kubeflow AI reference platform 1.11. We are looking to see if we can do this before the end of the year. I know everyone is probably thinking about holidays and you do have a lot of work to finish before the holidays. So, so we need to have that discussion. In terms of distributions, the one I've been talking is with Red Hat. The Red Hat team has been has been doing testing in terms of the working groups. So they connected with Julius. So thank you so much, Julius, because Julius, you have a lot of automated tests. So I validated with them if they feel like that was enough or there was something else needed. So they said that was enough. So I have the okay, I think for all the working groups they approve this release. So let me, let's review with this. We have, I don't want to forget. So we have, platform is okay. Notebooks. So notebooks, the last time I heard is they will not have a release for this release. I don't know if you heard something else, Julius, but we are shipping 1.11 with the last version of notebooks that we ship 1.10. The pipelines, Humer said that he tested and he reviewed it with the automated test and it's fine. I'm just waiting for him to say like, yeah, go with the release. Then the Spark operators, Miles, he gave the okay as well. Then we, Mateo, I think you did the okay last time, but just double checking if you're okay with moving forward with the release, if everything looks good to you.
Yes, we periodically update the release. We periodically update the manifest, as you very well know, with the periodic release that we do in Modern Registry. Actually, thank you, Julius, for earlier merge of the syncing of the testing manifest, so that we align also on the automated testing over there. Thank you.
Great. Amazing. And then K-Serve, Rush, he told me everything was looking good as well, but any comments from you?
No, I tested a Spark operator and it looks good. I provided update to you and Julius as well. So yeah, I guess we are good.
Great, amazing. And then cat event training. So Anya said that also she reviewed it and everything looks good and she was good moving forward with the release. I don't know, Andre, is there anything you want to add?
I think we're good. I think we're going to release 2.1 of trainer. And I think the only question for training operator, I kind of like want to understand from the pipeline side, are we going to announce any deprecation on the dashboard as well of 1.0? Because we have the same problem for training operator, right? Want to say maybe from you, Julius, do you have any thoughts on this?
Kubeflow Pipelines is also ready for release, V1 as well as V2, so they run both in parallel still.
Yeah, because as far as I know, they're going to remove 1.0 support in next year, and they announced December as the shutdown time, some sort of. I want to understand so first of all, let me ask you, do we deploy KFP V1 in the V1 compatibility mode today?
Yeah. Yes, it's
We do,
possible
right?
to run V1 and V2.
And like once they're going to deprecate it after, like I guess in January, are you going to do any changes for 1.11? to at
I
least
doubt that
inform
it's going
users?
to work in January because there's still a few critical things missing. And I talked with the maintainers, and there are at least two or three items that have to be fixed before we can deprecate V1. That V2 really has some kind of feature parity. But once it happens, I expect maybe the second half of the year or so to have a release that finally gets rid of V1. Yeah, and I think we just continue to release. So we could, at some point, you anyway have to migrate. Yeah, and it's up to the user to install a new version or to the platform administrator.
So did they agree to postpone the deprecation timeline then?
At least I talked about this with the maintainers and what is needed. So yeah, I think so.
Them as well. Yeah, just to double check.
Yeah, because I guess, I mean, for KFP is definitely kind of will be more painful than for Shining Operator because definitely KFP has a larger adoption. But like, I just want to understand if there is something on trainer side, we need to maybe have a banner or something else that Shining Operator will be removed soon. And so you have to migrate, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but you will be deprecating by the next year, like half, right? Like June, around those
Yeah,
days.
May or June, we're still discussing this. Once we have the stable version of API, we will remove the PyTorch job and TF job and other type of jobs.
All right.
So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't want to block you guys. I guess, like, maybe we should just have this as the, in our release notes to say that Shining Operator will be soon removed. Please migrate.
Yeah, and also because it will be at some point you will be adding the content here for each. You can also, when you are presenting like the new features, you can talk. What is the cut tip? You can talk about the training, and you can say that as well if you want. That will reinforce the message.
That sounds good.
Great.
Valentina,
So,
sorry,
yeah.
maybe you mentioned earlier I tried to edit that presentation to add the slide of model registry, but I don't have permission. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure you will do after the meeting, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. No, of course. Yes. Yeah, I just created this like today because I realized that the other one, was created on the had private repo, so no one had access. So I created my own repo on
No
the
worries.
drive.
I thought that maybe I just missed that one. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. No
of
problem.
course. Great. So going back into this, then 1.11 seems everyone is ready. Bug fixing is being done. I think, Julius, is there anything you would like to discuss in terms of bug fixing?
Tested on many different clusters, and I'm so far satisfied. Field already.
Great.
And if the sooner we release, the sooner we get feedback, and the higher the probability is that we can fix stuff until the end of the year.
Perfect. So I think what we need to discuss next, well, I wanted to go into the deprecations and any other deprecations that are needed. Doesn't seem. Okay. Then what we need to talk is, we need to do the version from the website, release note and slides. What about technical documentation? You guys have, I guess, because you were releasing before this release, if all the technical documentation on the Kubeflow side is up to date. Is this accurate, or is there anything that we need to do within the Kubeflow website in terms of technical documentation besides the release itself? No? Okay. No tech documentation needed. Then what's next is, of course, we need to create a blog. I will work on that, prepare the social media post. But before doing that, we need to work on this slide. So we'll be doing this today to give everyone access. So the idea is, as usual, we need to create a couple of slides for your team or working group representing, it could be like a quick overview of your component. And then after this, you will, well, actually here, you will be highlighting the new features of your new component. So think, yeah, what are the things that will be included from 1.11, all the things that you work from 1.10, after 1.10, and is included in 1.11. Once we have that, we also need the video, as we did last time. That is a short video of each working group talking about the functionalities, and as we talk with Andre, it could be like the applications or anything that you think it could be valuable for the community and the end users. It could be like, hey, we actually have updated the Kubeflow documentation. There is this new feature. I don't know. If I'm wondering, even though SDK is not part of Kubeflow, I think it could be good to include it. What do you think, Andre?
So when you say Kubeflow SDK is not part of Kubeflow, what do you mean?
So it will be not. It's not like it's released with 1.11, but it interacts with all the different projects. So I think it could be good to add
No, it
slides
actually
for
will be
SDK.
released. It will be released as part of 1.11.
Will it be?
We
Oh,
will
okay.
release
Yeah.
it.
When I spoke with Anya, she told me it didn't. It wasn't.
I released the bug fix 0.15.2. 0.16 is not stable enough. That's the reason.
Wait, Julius, are you talking about which components?
Cases.
So no. I'm talking about the Kubeflow SDK as being integrated with the manifest. It's not integrated, right?
Yeah. So first of all, it will be integrated if Julius actually push the fix for trainer to the manifest repo, right? I mean, talking about like the cluster training runtime fix on the trainer side. And users can already install Kubeflow SDK in their notebooks, for example, or they can run this from local if they have access, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably something for the next point release, 11.1 or so, whatever makes it into it.
You're talking about the fix for trainer or which fix?
Yeah, for example, once you have a new release with that fix, of course, I can get it into the next version.
Yeah, I mean, this is the bug fix. So what is the date for your what is it like for the official 1.11?
For me, it is in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes. So in that case, if we merge the manifest, why you don't want to just push this manifest, this role fix to the upstream?
Can you raise a PR and then we can just do it and release? I'm fine with it because it's additive change.
Yeah, we
If you
can. I
raise the
think.
PR, I can merge it and then I can release 10 minutes later. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I can push this fix to the upstream manifest if you don't mind. And then I guess so. This fix allow users to just do vim install Kubeflow in their notebooks and use it within trainer, right? So talking about, let me post it here.
Because I do have a question then. This Kubeflow SDK repo, is this integrated with manifest because you're talking the SDK that is coming from trainer, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't need to be integrated with manifest. It integrates with KTIP and integrates with trainer.
Okay.
And basically, as long as your service account has access to those CRDs, you can use this SDK. And you can also run this locally, like the one that Red Hat folks contributed to support of, right? Running
Got it.
the train jobs and optimization jobs locally without CRD.
So this repo then it gets integrated into Katir and trainer, and then from there we integrate it from the manifest, and then it's part of the release.
So we don't really need to have specific integration with our manifests per se, right?
Yeah, it's through the components that gets included. Got it.
Yeah. The only thing we need to do, like as I mentioned to Julius, like we need to make sure the notebooks, Kubeflow notebooks has the role. Like we're calling this the Kubeflow edit role. And this role should have access to the specific CRDs.
It's part of system authenticated everything, so it should be the case.
Do you want me to stop sharing? Do you want Andre to share something?
No, it's okay. I will just create a PR, so we
Okay.
can move on. It's fine. Like if Julius, if you're okay to wait, like once I create the PR, we can just merge it.
Yeah, I can. At the end of the meeting, I think I can merge it. So then in half an hour or so. If you create it now, I think that should be in time.
Great. So what about the content? So usually we create the release, right? So we can create the release as, Julie was saying, we created today, and then we work on the documentation the rest of the month. How that sounds? Okay, Julius is okay. Matteo, Brash, Andre, Tarek is okay.
Apologies, I checked it out only for the last one. Can you repeat?
No worries. No worries. So Julius can create the release like today. We still need to work on the documentation, of course, the slides, the videos. Anyone has any concerns if we Julius build the release and then we have the rest of the weeks to work on the documentation, like the slides and the videos.
Good for us too. I was picking notes of what we could show feature in the video, so that's why I was distracted. So also for moderator, please go ahead.
Great. Brash?
Yeah, I'm also good to go.
Great. And will the working groups have time to finish the videos and the slides before the end of the year, like in the next weeks? I don't want everyone, to work through the holidays, but maybe between, this week and starting the next one. How that sounds?
For Keshav, I need to ask Danson.
From Mother Registry, we will not be able to produce the video by the end of year shutdown. So these will need to wait for. So like I can, I'm more than happy to include the slides. So that is something that we can do and I think that is the most important that we typically achieved for the release, like the slide and the blog post. For the video, also I believe that people will need some time to react to these requests. In my opinion.
Yeah. So that's a good idea. So maybe if Brush, if your team can do, I mean, of course they can do the video, amazing. But if not, if they can do the slides, which is like just updating. Where is it? Kesar updating with the new features before the end of the year. I think it will be good. And then we can work on the video like starting next year if people need more time. How that sounds? Good. Brash, how that sounds? Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Andre, what about from Captive and Trainer? What do you think? Do you think the team will be able to have the slides ready before the end of the year?
Yeah, we
Maybe
need
the
to ask
video,
like our working group maintainers to see if they have time.
Great.
Again, like it looks like we need to publish this after New Year, right?
Yeah, we will say, well, it could be like at least the mandatory thing will be the slides, and then the video could be like at the beginning of January if the teams need more time. If they can do it before, of course, great. The sooner we can have it, the better, because we could do posts in social. I don't know, Matteo, if you want, I know you did an amazing job last year with all the videos editing. If you will have bandwidth, if not, I can take that. I know
I'm more than
really
happy.
busy, but
that doesn't take me too much time. It's like
amazing.
I'm more than happy to do it like the previous time. The important thing is to be organized. What I mean by that is that we needed to collect sort of like all the videos and then in like a Google folder or whatever. And then once we have everything, the important thing will be to do the operation once. So let's say when we have all the content, maybe if you also want to record the release meeting as you go through the slides and so on, then sort of like I'm more than happy to do video editing anytime. So no problem for it.
Great. Amazing. Thank you. That's amazing. Do you want me to create that folder or for you, or will you create it?
Yeah, I think that if somebody from the release meeting can govern that one, because last time, if I remember correctly, sort of like you are the ones that want to review the content that the different working group provides.
Yeah.
So in that way, sort of like we make sure for it. And also I'm running low on Google Space. So that will make it easier for me. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yes. And I can send a note to each working group liaison with the folder. What about the manifest, Julius and Tarek? Will you have time before the end of the year?
Probably not from my side. I mean, probably can deal with the slides.
Good. Tarek?
Yeah, I have time, so maybe I'll sync with you, Julius, and then we can prepare that like last year, or when would you need the video, Valentina? Should it be?
So the slides is before the end of the year. The video will be great if we can have it before the end of the year, but worst case, it could be the beginning of January.
Mm-hmm.
I think Julius is saying he can have the slides, but not the video.
Mm-hmm. So maybe I can prepare the slides and then review it with Julius before he leaves, and then we can prepare the video afterwards. Would that work for you, Julius?
Yeah.
Yes, I think if you take the highlights from the release and the versions listed there, you will have most of the slides already done. So if you use that as a base, maybe you can get it done in an hour or so.
Okay. Yes, that I'll take. Yes.
Great. Yeah, keep me on the loop. I will create that drive so we can have the videos over there. And I think we are all set. So we discussed the deprecation and waiting on Humor for more confirmation. We discussed it on the tested, the bugs, the bug fixes are already there. I saw Andre already share a PR on the chat for Julius to merge. And then we talk about, the content. So as an action item, I need to provide the access to all the working groups and create the folder for the videos, and then update this meeting. And then I will be continue discussions with you offline. Is there anything else we want to discuss?
I mean, for me, it's not directly related to the release, but Andre, if you can check the other PRs in the chat, I think they would be interesting for the next release, for CVE improvements and so on. The two I sent in the chat.
Yeah. I know we also have the Helm charts for Gedit that I need to review. Yeah, I mean, like, so we can do this after the in next release, right?
Yeah.
I also love, I guess, like there is like one question for the Istio port, right, that we discussed. I know we also have this PR for trainer. Is there a way for us to enable this as I ask on the namespace side? So
we have this. I have checked, and we have the same settings as on the old Kubeflow namespace. So that's actually the default. That's why I would say the injection, the label is the right approach compared to changing it on the namespace level.
But I mean, like the namespace label won't work, you said?
No. Then the other components really work like that. So if you change it for Karted, then it might break the other components that rely on the label being there, or that rely on injection of Istio sidecars being on by default.
But do
just
we have any system components that rely on Istio injection sidecar? Because my thought was like we always disable Istio sidecar on system namespace.
Most of them, for example, all Kubeflow pipeline pods run with Istio injection. Yeah, I think they already have 10 or 15.
But do they need Istio injection in the system pods?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But do you know why they need it? I'm wondering
Yeah, because
usually.
it's used as authentication system. So they really
Mhm.
have authorization policies that rely on it. Yeah.
You mean the system components, and which system component? Like, is the API server or is it other components?
The API server for sure has one authorization policy, but all of them have also these authorization policies, and all of them require mutual TLS via Istio. So yeah.
Yeah, because like I remember previously we've been disabling Istio injection on the Kubeflow namespace, which is system namespace altogether. At least we've done this for 1.8, 1.7 in previous releases. I don't know
I
if
mean,
you
I
did any
can
change.
check again just to make sure. If I go to Kubeflow manifest, let me check. So here I see, if I go to the default namespaces, there are two of them. Namespaces.yaml, I see Istio minus injection enabled. It's still there
Okay.
for both. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious how it was working before then.
Probably it was also disabled in overlays or so, specific for, yeah.
So you mean like inside the manifest by itself, right? In the
That could
1.5,
be
for
the
example.
case, yeah. I have to check to be sure, but
Is there a
yeah.
way? So is there a way for us to inject those labels via the customize somehow? We can do it, right?
Yeah, you can even set the label by default. It's not going to do any harm. So
Yeah,
the PI preferred just enables one port, but you can also disable the sidecar altogether, whatever you prefer.
yeah. Because I can see, for example, in Katip MySQL, we have sidecar Istio injection false, right now. I'm wondering if the right approach would be to just, add this label on the customize overlay, rather than doing this on the specific, component in the control plane. Because we need to disable this for everything, right? For all the system components.
Yeah, at least for some. So whatever works best for you. If that helps you to do it at a high level, that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'm talking about, trainer and Katib components. All of them should have this label being disabled. Yeah, because let me see. And we need to do this in the pod template spec, right? Not on the deployment spec. That's also the tricky part.
Yeah, okay, tricky, I wouldn't say, but yes, you're right. It has to be done at the actual template of the pod, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, we can follow up. Like I'm wondering because like, for example, like if we want to only disable this, because I know like in some projects, like for example, in Ketchup, we've done this on the pod template. Like for example, if you take a look here, in your PR, I can see that this is the sidecar, and it's still using the legacy labels instead of annotation. And legacy, I guess,
I think it's the other way. I have to check again what's the new way. I mean, I have fixed it, whether I don't remember anymore whether we switched from label to annotation or from annotation to label.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, anyway, we can take a look on this. In any case, we need to disable this still for all the system components, at least for trainer and Katip for now.
Yeah, I mean, it works well so far. It's tested, so it doesn't harm anyone. It's also not unnecessary massive maintenance burden or so. It's really, yeah, think
That
it's
makes
good
sense.
enough to do the job with low effort.
Yeah, I don't have anything else from my side, Valentina. So yeah.
Okay, great. I have provided editor access to the slides, so let me know if you have any issues. Reach out. I think that's all. Okay. Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't work. I was just testing it because I received the email. Oh no, sorry.
Can you
Now
test
it
again?
now it just works. Sorry, it might have been
no.
that.
It's
Thank
okay.
you so
I
much.
changed it after. Yeah, of course. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I know. Oh, perfect. Yeah, let me know if you need anything. Yeah, we're in the Slack if you need anything. The other thing is, so since we are doing bi-weekly, and I know we are close to the holidays, the next meeting will be on December 29. Will anyone be available? Like, should we do that meeting? No, Matteo, no. Any
Will
of
not be
you?
available. That's
Yeah.
me.
I will be on PTO. I could join if we need to. What about the rest? Tarek, Julius?
Will also not be available. So I would prefer if you do just a note in our meeting notes, hey, this meeting is not going to happen.
Yeah. I think it's also good that I don't want people on the holidays thinking that they need to feel that they need to join this meeting. We can work on the Slack and everything. Thank you so much, Julius, again for all your work on the manifest. And for pushing to this, so thank you. He was the first one. Like, hey, we need to talk about this, the release. So thank you, and thank all of you for have been joining and always contributing on the amazing work you have been doing through the year. And well, happy holidays if I don't talk to you. But yeah, we stay in touch, and we'll be keeping the release moving forward. So thank you. Have a fantastic week.
It's a massive release, I would say, for components and platform. So yeah, I will just ping you then in maybe 5 or 10 minutes when it's done.
Great, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.